Welcome to the DanishTube podcast. If you would like to get more out of your podcast experience with show notes and follow along, you can get them over on Patreon. You will automatically join our book club, live chat server and get access to weekly slang updates and exercises, as well as DanishTube merchandise such as stickers, cups and t-shirts for your loyalty. Alternatively, you can subscribe within the Apple Podcast app or by visiting DanishTube.com/DanishTube podcast to get access to all bonus episodes. At the very least, please leave us a review wherever you can. It will help others find us and let them know you find our podcast useful. Let's get into today's episode. Hej DanishTuber, velkommen til endnu en tankebubble. Welcome to yet another thought bubble. Og i dag skal det hedde Det forkælede barn. Today it's called The Spoiled Child. Tankeboblen. Hvis du er en forælder som mig, vil du sagtens kunne forstå, hvad jeg mener, når jeg siger, at forældre generelt kun ønsker deres børn det bedste. If you are a parent like me, you will understand what I mean when I say that parents generally only want the best for their children. Men hvad mener vi, når vi siger det bedste? But what do we mean when we say the best? Det betyder ofte, at vi giver dem de bedste ting, såsom legetøj og tøj, men naturligvis også de bedste af os selv. It often means that we give them the best things, like toys and clothing. Notice how a toy is called in legetøj, and clothing is called tøj. Kind of funny. But of course, naturally, it also means the best of ourselves, right? Det vil sige tålmodighed, patience, forståelse, understanding og kærlighed, love. Men hvor kommer disciplin ind i billedet? Og hvor meget er for meget? Where does discipline come into the picture? And how much is too much? That is, disciplin, eller kærlighed, eller tålmodighed. All those things. When is too much patience? When is patience too much? Or when does love become too much? When does discipline become too much? Så er det tid til modtaget. Vi skal modtage noget, og det skal handle om erhverv, professions. So you may have noticed when you're talking about professions, you often, more often than not, omit the article that is in or it. So in the start of my intro, I mentioned a parent, being a parent. I know this is not a profession, but it kind of ties in with it, right? So I sort of started by saying, hvis du er forælder, if you are parent, not if you are inforældre. It's not necessary to use the article, and this happens in many cases. For example, if I say, I'm a teacher, jeg er lærer. He's a fireman, han er brandmand. There's no reason to say han er en brandmand. One extra point is the difference between mener and betyder. Both words, of course, mean. As in, what do you mean? Mener is like mean in English when you say, what do you mean? Hvad mener du? When you say that thing, what do you mean? Whereas betyder in English again means mean, but what is the meaning of a word, a statement, a situation? So, hvad betyder is very good when you talk about language, learning Danish. You want to ask, what does that word mean? For example, brandmand. Brandmand. Hvad betyder brandmand? What does brandmand mean? Var det modtaget? Det tror jeg, det var. Vi fortsætter. Opsummering. Conclusion. Hvis du giver for meget, begynder barnet at forvente, og måske endda at bede om ting. If you give too much, the child starts to expect and maybe even ask for things, right? Det er normalt. It's normal. Kan du købe det her til mig? Can you buy this for me? Jeg vil have det der. I want that thing. Det er min søn, altså 100%. It's my son 100%. He's asking all the time. Kan vi købe en legetøj i dag? Kan du købe det her til mig i dag? Næsten hver dag. Almost every day. Anyway. Vi ønsker os alle sammen ting. Ikke også? We all want things. Problemerne opstår selvfølgelig, når nægtelsen af at købe noget forårsager slagsmål, skrig, eller endnu værre end det, at et barn begynder at svare igen. So we all want things. The problems come when the denial of buying something is the cause for fights or screaming, or even worse, when a child backchats you. Og det er et virkelig godt udtryk, som jeg skulle finde ud af. Jeg snakkede med min veninde Rosalina. I spoke with my friend Rosalina about it, and we figured out that when a child sort of talks back to you in Danish, you say, de svarer igen. They answer again, right? So, and in English you might say backchatting. Det tager kun et par tårer her og lidt skrigeri der, så giver mor med sikkerhed efter. It only takes a few tears here, a bit of screaming there, and mom gives up. Hun giver telefonen, for at hun kan få stillhed. She gives the phone, so she can get peace, quiet. Eller også giver hun en gave, for at hun til gengæld får kærlighed. Or she gives a gift, so that she gets love. Or he. I'm generalizing using she, but could easily be he. Der skal ikke en ekspert til. Vel? We don't need an expert, right? Du ved det. You know it. Det er kontraproduktivt. It is counterproductive. Et barn har brug for at forstå den grundlæggende idé, som hedder, hvis du offrer nu, får du senere. A child needs to understand that sort of basic, fundamental idea that if you sacrifice now, you will get later. Store mængder mad har vi haft til rådighed, da den idé voksede frem. A large amount of foods we had available, or we had a large amount of food available when this idea grew. Jeg kan ikke spise det hele nu, så jeg gemmer det til senere. Right, I can't eat everything now, so I'm gonna save some for later. Men det er blevet, eller det skal blive, til en livsfilosofi. But it has become, or it needs to become, a life philosophy. Hvilken betydning vil fødselsdagsgaverne få, når man alligevel modtager forskellige robotter og nyttede legetøj hele tiden? What meaning is a birthday gift gonna have when you're anyway getting robots, cute cute teddy bears or whatever it is all the time? Det er en katastrofe at lægge materialismen over på børn. It's a catastrophe to put materialism onto kids. Problemerne i livet bliver ikke løst ved at købe legetøj. Problems are not solved by buying toys. Selvfølgelig kan et barn ikke vide det. Of course, a child cannot know, understand, appreciate what it is that I'm saying, but as an adult, you need to be aware of it. Man kan måske udskyde manglen i en time. Så går det i stykker, og der skal et nyt til. So you can postpone the need for an hour or so. But then the toy breaks, it breaks, and a new one is needed. At bruge telefonen på venteværelset kun knuser kreativiteten og nysgerrigheden i at udforske den virkelige verden. Using the phone in the waiting room only crushes creativity and curiosity in exploring the real world. Så kommer der et tidspunkt, hvor man ikke ved, hvordan man skal beskæftige sig uden skærmen. Then there comes a time when you don't know how to keep yourself busy without the screen. Aflever telefonen med stor forsigtighed, og aflever den aldrig bare for at du derefter kan bruge din telefon, og få dermed et par minutters fred. Hand over your phone with great caution, and never hand it over just so that you then can use your own phone, get a few minutes of peace. Engager dig. Engage yourself. Se på det barnet spiller, og stille spørgsmål. Engage yourself, look at what the child is playing, ask questions, vær sammen om det, be in it together. Kun på den måde får du muligheden for at opdrage et fornuftigt og høfligt barn. Only in that way will you have the opportunity, the chance, the possibility of raising a decent and polite child. And most importantly, tillad aldrig børn noget, der gør, at du ikke kan lide dem. Never allow children anything or to do anything that makes you dislike them. Tak fordi du lyttede med. Det var min tankeboble. Vi ses i den næste. Hej hej. Thanks for listening to DanishTube podcast. If you want to get more involved in the DanishTube world, you can do so over on Patreon. By supporting my work, you will automatically be in the monthly book club. You'll be added to a private group on Discord where you can chat with other learners or just share some funny memes, share some Danish links. You will also get other bonuses like weekly slang updates, Danish exercises, both bonus videos and bonus podcast episodes. Follow the link to Patreon in the description to learn more.